hello. We are back at it today on this beautiful Thanksgiving day. So I hope y'all are all having a wonderful time wherever you are in the world. Also, we are going over gaming cryptos today, specifically one gaming crypto called Sandbox or the Sandbox, depending on kind of where you look. So gaming cryptos are really huge right now. And actually an article from MarketWatch actually is highlighting this. So over the last couple days, we saw Bitcoin, Ether see further declines Monday while crypto gaming tokens extend rallies. So this is something that is making headlines, making news, and something that y'all really like. So in this gaming crypto market cap, we can see that of the top cryptos in the top 100, there's a lot that are actual gaming cryptos. And I think it's such a clever strategy because you're building out a metaverse and you're building out an entire universe, and the cryptocurrency and the coin that you're putting in the universe that you can transact with is, whatever that specific gaming crypto coin is, right? So I think it's really clever. We saw a huge pop in Axe Affinity earlier this year. It was all the rage. Everyone was talking about it. And then Decentraland keeps on making a name for itself and keeps on with a 7-day 38% increase. But the Sandbox is actually up significantly more over that same 30-day period. So as you can see right here, 7 days and even 1 month, we've had a really nice explosive growth. And what I like about some of these price charts of these gaming cryptos is that they're not a quick pop up and then down and then you never see them go up again. These actually kind of perform like a good stock chart would, where you start off and then as you grow, you have the price chart growing too. So I think that that's really cool and really something that helps me in my investment with this, because it's just interesting, because you don't want to see a huge explosive growth like lots of altcoins get and then just decline and dies. So let's look at the Sandbox. Actually, first of all though, it's a game for mobile phones developed by a certain studio, and it was actually sold. It was released for PC back in June 2015. The brand was acquired in 2018. It provides users with tools to create their own non-linear gameplay, commonly known as sandbox mode. The player takes the role of deity apprentice and sets about crafting their own universe through the exploration of resources such as water, soil, lighting, lava, sand, gas, and many more complex elements such as humans, wildlife, and mechanical contraptions. So the blockchain version, which is what we're going to talk about more today, was acquired in 2018, and a version of the game was then released. This would facilitate users' monetizations, their in-game creations. So in May 2019, it raised $2.5 million in funding to development of this project, which is good. So it's kind of performing like a tech company too. And this is what I like about these gaming cryptos too. They have to have a utility, right? Utility tokens are more and more common, but still there's a lot of them that don't have a utility. Of course, Bitcoin's a store of value, and Ether is good for transactions, kind of, not really, and good for security and stuff like that. But these have to have a dev team. You have to have a team that are constantly developing, constantly iterating. So it's a little bit more, in my mind, to invest in, right? When you're investing, you get a little bit more bang for your buck. So I really like to see that. And then in November 2021, which is this month, leads a $93 million investment in the Sandbox, a venture capital firm did. So we can look here. This is the website, obviously, and so you can buy land. That's the token name with this, and you can register from November 29th to December 20th, the Sandbox Alpha, you can be able to jump in and sign up for. And you can see right here, it's just aesthetically really cool and really pleasing. If that's something that y'all like, they have partners with a lot of different interesting brands, right? Hell's Kitchen, The Smurfs, Snoop Dogg, The Walking Dead. And let's go back to the white paper and see exactly the breakdown. So I know the website is pretty and it has all the nice UX and UIs or whatever, but the white paper is really where everything happens and where you find all the good, all the good stripped down information. So the Sandbox team is building a unique world where players can build, own, and monetize their gaming experiences using Sand, the main utility token of the platform. Sand holders will also be able to participate in the governance of the platform via a decentralized DAO, where you can exercise voting rights on key decisions on the Sandbox ecosystems. Now, DAOs are all the rage. They're doing that. Some people are trying to buy the Constitution through like a DAO system, and DAOs are very, very popular. As a player, you can create digital assets, upload them to the marketplace, and drag and drop them to create game experiences with the Sandbox game maker. The Sandbox has secured over 50 partnerships, including Atari, CryptoKitties, Shaun the Sheep, to build a fun, creative play-to-earn gaming platform owned and made by players. The Sandbox aims to bring blockchain into mainstream gaming, attracting both crypto and non-crypto game enthusiasts for the adventures of true ownership. So this disclaimer obviously does not constitute any kind of investment advice, nor does this channel. So we can see right here, gosh, they have a lot of money laundering. Good Lord. No thanks. No, thank you. So as we can see right here, let me jump. So what they're aiming to do is to disrupt the existing game makers like Minecraft and Roblox by providing creators true ownership of their creations as NFTs, so non-fungible tokens, and rewarding their participation with our utility token, Sand. So once again, this keeps it all in the same ecosystem, which I really, really like, because if you have Dogecoin or whatever, there's nothing you can transact with. You can't buy anything with it. You can't really use it in anything. You can't build with it. Even just if it's just in the virtual space, it's nice to have some sort of utility. In the current game market, the centralized ownership and control of user-generated content limits creator rights and ownership. Central control over the trading of virtual goods created by players restricts them from generating fair value for their creations. Compounding this, it can be difficult to prove creative ownerships of works, especially as content is copied, altered, and built upon. With Sandbox, they aim to overcome these limitations while accelerating blockchain adoption to grow the blockchain gaming market. So I'm definitely going to jump in, download, register for sure. We will do this by building a voxel gaming platform where creators are able to craft, play, share, collect, and trade without central control, enjoying secure copyright ownership with the ability to earn cryptocurrency. This copyright ownership will be established and guaranteed through the use of NFTs. So you can see right here, they'll have the editor, the marketplace, and the game maker all in the platform, which is once again why I really, really like it. So you can research that on your own. The blockchain gaming with NFTs, $1 US, non-fungible, and you can see the exchange right there in comparison of fungible versus non-fungible tokens. And obviously we know what they do. They're true digital ownership, they're secure and immutable, they're trading, cross-application, and operability, which is good to see. Sand, which is their token on the platform, are working to establish key mechanics and makes it intrinsically tied to the Sandbox platform and its value. So it's an ERC20 utility token built on the Ethereum blockchain. Interesting, but people still do it. That serves as the basis for transactions within the Sandbox. So it gives you access to the Sandbox platform. Players spin Sand in order to play games, buy equipment, customize their avatar, which, I mean, we've seen in video games over many, many years how things that are important in the game, like shields and swords and potions or whatever, can sell for a lot of money. So there's already history on this. There's already case law on this, if you will, if you're like a lawyer. So this is something that definitely has its history already proven and built out. So if you're investing in this, you just have to kind of invest with the idea of, do you believe that they can pull it off? But we know it can already happen, right? Because we've seen it happen in World of Warcraft, etc. Creators spend Sand to acquire assets, land, and through staking, land sales drive demand for Sand to land, purchase lands. Artists spend Sand to upload assets to the marketplace and buy gems for defining rarity and scarcity. Sand is a governance token that allows holders to participate in governance decisions on the platform using a DAO structure. They can exercise voting rights on the key elements such as foundation grant, to end game creators, and feature on the platform and the roadmap staking. So staking is one of my favorite things in crypto right now, and it's something that the real world just can't compete with. brick and mortar stores and banks and stuff like that just can't compete with what you get back online with staking. So I think that it's really, really underutilized, and I love to see people doing it. Sand allows for staking, which allows for passive revenues on lands. You get more sand by staking it. This is also the only way to get valuable gems and catalysts needed for asset creation. So you have to give it to get some of these things that are in gameplay. So there's a fee capture model. 5% of all transaction volume carried out in the sand tokens shall be allocated with 50% to the staking pool as rewards for token holders that stake sand tokens and 50% to the foundation. The foundation is to support the ecosystem of the Sandbox, offering grants to incentivize high quality content and game production on the platform. To date, the foundation has landed over 15 game projects and granted 100 artists to produce NFTs ahead of the public launch in December 2020. The overall valuation of the metaverse grows through the valuation of all games funded by the foundation, creating a virtuous cycle of enabling funding bigger games. So let's just see what they plan next, and then we can cut this. They have a strong product roadmap ahead of the top team to execute a strong vision, because you need a strong team to do this, because there's a lot of coding, a lot of UX, a lot of design, and a lot of things that you're going to have to keep on continually correcting to build a unique virtual world gaming platform where players can build, own, and monetize their gaming experiences and spread the power of blockchain as the lead technology in the gaming industry. All these together with what we have achieved so far results in TSB being rewarded recognition as the most expected blockchain game of 2020, and the price is really, really reflecting that. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about this. Are you into gaming cryptos? Do you want to hear more about them? Let me know.